Hi, my name is Joshua Caruso. I'm going to be talking to you today about illegal immigration in the United States. Epictetus was a Greek philosopher who said, "Law intends indeed to do service to human life, but it is not able when men do not choose to accept her services. For it is only in those who are obedient to her that she displays her special virtue." I'm an American citizen, and I am such because my ancestors legally immigrated to the United States from Europe. Illegal immigration is disrespectful to the United States. It's harmful, and it should swiftly be dealt with. Illegal immigrants should be deported from the United States and made to comply with the just laws of this nation. I will prove that illegal immigration is a relevant problem, it is costly, and it is both unlawful and immoral. Illegal immigration is a growing problem in the United States. It's a problem in many developed countries, but it's especially a problem in the United States. With the current rise of migration flows, according to A.S. Garcia in 2006, said that illegal immigration is rising rapidly. In the United States, it is estimated that there were 8 to 11 million illegal immigrants in 2003 alone. This number is well above 11 million now in the U.S. In Arizona, according to Kirkwood in 2006, out of a population of 6 million people, 11 million were, 500,000 were illegals. That's 8.3% of Arizona's population. In Alabama, there are an estimated 120,000 illegal immigrants. That is nearly a five-fold increase from a decade ago, according to the Pew Hispanic Research Center. So this problem is very relevant in the United States. We see illegal immigration rising rapidly. So for those who don't think that it is indeed a very big problem in the U.S. Illegal immigration places a significant cost burden on the United States. According to Fox News, a study that was done by FAIR stated that the cost of harboring illegal immigrants in the United States is a staggering $113 billion a year. Illegals cost $113 billion per year to the government and actually to the taxpayers of this country. Also, according to that report, the single largest cost was the schooling the children of illegal immigrants, which amounted to $52 billion per year. Again, that's to the state and federal government, which is actually the legal citizens of the United States who are paying for illegal immigrants, the schooling of their children. And finally, illegal immigration is not only a cost burden to the United States and to its citizens, it is also an unlawful and immoral action. According to Kirkwood, he stated, "Americans need to consider that illegal Mexicans seem politically powerful only because they have correctly calculated the moral impotence and political cowardice of American politicians." The bold statement made by Kirkwood is true, that our politicians are unwilling to recognize this issue and deal with it. They would rather cower behind the fact that there are citizens of other countries who are breaking our laws, who are disrespecting our citizenship and what it means to be American, and they are costing us money and valuable resources in an economy that is declining. And many politicians just are fine with covering their head and embracing this lawlessness. The nation is sovereign, and as such, laws on citizenship and the process for attaining it should be abided by. Regardless of popular opinion, illegal immigration is a crime, and therefore illegal immigrants are criminals. They're breaking our laws. Lastly, I want to state what God says and what the Bible says about this subject. God values the sovereignty of nations that's seen throughout His Word. He values justice and the institution of government. The institution of government was created by God for the protection of peoples. And I want to quote Romans 13, verses 1 through 3, which says, "Every person is to be in subjection to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those which exist are established by God. Therefore, whoever resists authority has opposed the ordinance of God, and they who have opposed will receive condemnation upon themselves. For rulers are not a cause of fear for good behavior, but for evil. Do you want to have no fear of authority? Do what is good, and you will have praise from the same." So, the Bible is very clear that those who break the law, laws that are moral, that are not immoral, those who break the authority and rebel against the authority of a government that is put in place by God, will receive condemnation and punishment for their actions. Illegal immigrants are doing just this. They're spitting on the authority of this country. They're spitting in the face of its citizens. They're taking money that is not theirs. They're stealing from us. And they're wanting to just stay here because they know that they can get away with it. This is wrong and unlawful. Illegal immigration is most definitely a relevant problem. It's costly. It's both unlawful and immoral. And illegal immigrants are feeling empowered by the lack of justice and enforcement of the laws of our sovereign nation. I call you to take not a popular stance, but a moral and lawful stance on this issue. Illegal immigrants have disrespected and harmed the United States and its citizens, and should swiftly be deported and made to comply with the just laws of this nation. In conclusion, I just want you to think of this. I want you to think of this country which you know and love, a land where just laws govern and American citizenship is valued, a land filled with opportunity for your children, a land that is economically prosperous. Now I want you to picture this same country overrun with illegal immigrants who do not value American citizenship and do neither fear nor care for its laws. I want you to imagine, if you can, the opportunities that they will steal from your children, the financial burdens they will place on their shoulders, and ultimately, the destruction of American citizenship they will cause through their reform efforts, simply because they will possess the strength of numbers to do it. Which America will you choose?